So we are going to dive into my top 3 exercises you can do as a distance runner to keep your core strong and healthy. There's 3 big things your core has to do when you're running. I mean, let alone just do daily life, walking, lifting things, but especially with running, we have to resist and be able to control 3 different directions. Number 1 is this forwards, backwards direction of our core and spine, where we have to make sure our back and our core can resist and control these motions. Number 2, which is really important for running, is in controlling like the side bending motion as we run. There's a shift side to side. We have to control that. And number 3, which is the most important, is we have to control and also resist rotation. We have to control this motion. Rotation is probably one of the biggest ones, that if we can optimize rotation, man, that's really gonna help you as a runner. So let's dive in. Number 1 is the Pallof press with rotation. So I love to do this while I'm in this like half kneeling position. Tie the band to around like belly button, lower chest height. You're going to press out, hold a split second, and rotate to the side. Use your core, it's not just arms. Make sure we press, rotating to the side, bring it back to your chest. Again, it's press, hold a second, rotate, bring it back. It accomplishes 2 things. Number 1 is anti-rotation as we hold this, rotating into rotation. And make sure, again, you're not just here whipping the arms around. You'll get some core, but you're not gonna get as much as here. Hold it, and here. And here's a bonus. Overhead. A lot of times when we run, instead of getting this nice rotation, we'll rotate and extend. Again, from the side, rotate and extend. We don't really want that. This really helps to train you to just get rotation and not get that extension. Right, again, we're here. Rotate. Keep the core tight. 1, 2. Perform that for 10 to 15 repetitions. That is the first exercise. Again, the Pallof press with rotation. You can add that press overhead. Second one is a side plank. And I love to use an exercise, a Swiss ball. So all we're gonna do is, and if you don't have a Swiss ball, totally fine. I would just keep your feet like this, but if you have one, it adds a little bit of instability to this. This helps with with controlling when we're running. There's a lot of sideways lateral force. This really helps control that. So feet go on 1 foot below, 1 foot above, right on my elbow, side plank up, 1, 2, slowly control the way back down, control the way back up, 1, 2. Perform these for around 10 to 15 repetitions. Another way to make this more challenging is as you come up, get here, you can bring the weight over, add a little bit of rotation as you go up. That's just a bonus. You could also just like hold the weight here. I mean, 5 is not a lot of weight, but you can have a 10, a 15, a 20. Typically a medicine ball or a wall ball tends to work pretty good. You could put a dumbbell. These are side planks with a Swiss ball. And the last one, get this out of the way, is one of my favorites. It's full body rotation. We're just gonna lower these down. I might use the black one. Anchor this down here. It might be better to get a view over here, Veronica, but that's totally fine. So we get into a plank position. My hand goes over top. I'm then going to start with my hips. My core is engaged. I'm rotating. 1, 2, control the way back down. Big mistake is we don't want to go all the way up here and then just let it bring you down. Really make sure you're controlling that rotation up, controlling it down. Also, again, it's not, I can barely do that. We're not just whipping the arm out. If it's too tough, honestly, you can keep the arm low and just rotate through your hips and your core. That's number 3. And I'll give you guys a bonus one as well. This one really helps with counter rotation. It's gonna work the pelvis. As we run, our pelvis, if you wanna kinda get my hips here, Veronica, my pelvis does this. My left leg goes back, pelvis goes that way. Right leg goes back, pelvis goes this way. So we wanna train our pelvis to do this rotation motion. And it might be hard to see it from that side as well, Veronica. So actually, I'll do it this way. Head the band here, place it on your hip, get some tension on this band. I'm gonna stand on one leg, my opposite, I'm holding this on the left, stand on the right, rotate a little bit. This is 12 o'clock. I want you to face like 1:30. You'll kind of feel a little bit of tension there. All I'm doing is I'm slowly rotating my pelvis backwards, and then I'm rotating it forwards. This doesn't really get my core as much as it gets my right hip. But this is teaching you to control rotation through the pelvis, which is a lot of runners have problems with this. This is a fantastic way to start to learn this. It's tough in the beginning. You might be like, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Hey, that's fine. Just get a little bit farther back, let up on the resistance. You can turn this into a strength training exercise. It's actually more of a motor control. We're training your body, your pelvis to rotate. When you walk, you just walk. You don't think about it. I want this to be second nature when we run. Your pelvis wants to rotate. This is one way to start to do that. So I know that was supposed to be 3, but I added a bonus 1 in for you guys. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. But give these a shot at home. I mean, that took me maybe, I don't know what's on, like 5 minutes, but it's an easy way to add to your core regimen. I highly recommend doing this before you run as well.